A wrestler must wrestle correctly. He must stand in a good stance, in good correct stance. He must take the correct holds, correct grips, and move correctly on the mat. That is called walking on the mat. So if a person can't walk on the mat, we can't teach him anything yet. He needs to learn how to walk on the mat first. So all of you guys, you need to learn how to walk on the mat first, how to keep your stance correct. So my grandfather learned me how to walk on the mat, how to move my head, my legs, my hands correctly, and after that, everything is technique. Everything is technique and repetition once you get comfortable with walking on the mat. And it's all about repeating. Once you stop repeating, you stop progressing at all. So now let's see how we should walk on the mat. My right leg is forward. It's one variation of stance. If my stance is right-handed, then this is how I move. Here's how I move. Walk on the mat. I'm walking on the mat. This is what I'm doing. All the time, I'm fighting in this stance. I'm moving here, moving this way, moving to the side, moving to the side. Never cross my legs. I'm not walking like this. This is very important. As soon as you see that your opponent is in the wrong stance, you have to stop him. Um you have to use it. So because Zaur is in the wrong stance now, I I have to keep my stance correctly. I can't break my stance. I have to use his incorrect stance against him. His left leg is forward. He's in his left-handed stance. This is where I can wrestle. This is my side. If he has his right leg forward, I go this way, right here, and trying to get to the side that's good for me without breaking my stance. And then he's beaten there, and he thinks, why did I lose? You see, he thinks that this is his weakness. He can't understand that it's just that he made a mistake in his stance. He thinks that this is the mistake, but that's it's not the mistake. His mistake was his stance, and then everything else was the consequences that his mistake caused. So it's very important to understand that maintaining a good stance is um, one of the most important things you can learn. So for a wrestler with a stance in the same on the same side, this is what I can do. I'm pulling him into my fight. So if his left leg is forward, this is my side. But if he has his right leg forward, I'm not going this way. I'm pulling him to to make it my fight under my side and to not break my stance. This is very important. You need to remind yourself this every single day, in the gym, on the mat, everywhere. You need to look at other people doing this. Okay, now let's move on to the technical part. And I'll show you some beautiful throws. Um, and to get to actually benefit from it, you need to learn how to walk on the mat again. How to take the head. Let's let me demonstrate you how to take the head, because the majority is probably more than 40%. So 40% is either me holding his head or him uh, holding my head. And this is where you get tired the most. This is where you get tired, you get bored. Nevertheless, this is a very common grip, and you need to work on it daily. Not a single day should pass without working working from the head. So that's the rule. We take the head. So let's say we have this normal color grip right here, pulling him towards me, stepping my leg back, and then taking his head. This is what you guys usually do. He grabs your leg and you get taken down. Same, same if this hand is under. If I have an underhook. This is my side again. From here I can pull him. Now, here remember again. You need to pull your leg back. It's very important to leave some room for him. Leave some room for him to fall and don't let him reach um, don't let him reach your leg. Understood? Necessary. Pushed, pulled, and pulled my leg back as well. Don't forget, if you're pulling a person down, you need to also step your leg back. This is very important. Now, let's move on to some actions from this kind of grip. It's very often used. So let's go over techniques that made our Soviet wrestlers so good in Europe Olympic. Here, this way. You know these. You know this move, right? Here, there's also a few mandatory moments that you need to understand. I grab his chin, not locking my arms. I'm grabbing his chin with my right hand, and then his armpit with my left hand. When you're learning how to wrestle this way, with your elbows in, with your elbows tucked in, and ready to either defend yourself from the leg attacks um, or attacking your opponent. Once you learn how to keep your elbows in, you'll be really good. You're not reaching. I'm not. I'm not here or here. I'm not reaching towards anything. I'm holding his armpit and his chin. As soon as he grabs my elbow, I get it back. I fight it back. Very important to the ability to move like this on your knees. It comes with experience, obviously, but you need to work on this more and more every practice, because the more comfortable you are moving like this, um, the better you'll get. Because for a wrestler, it's very important to learn how to breathe in positions like this, because it's very unusual position for a person. It's natural for a person to walk like this and breathe like this, but for a wrestler, you need to get in positions like this, and you need to learn how to breathe correctly. Um, to breathe correctly in very unusual positions for a normal person. So from here, can you last 30 seconds in there? If you do, you'll be very tired. So you need to work on your endurance in such uncommon positions for your body. So right here, um, you need to do a lot of repetitions to get comfortable in this position. So even if you don't go for all of these techniques, you'll feel very comfortable in there doing anything because you're just used to it. You used to walk like that. So therefore, these very complex actions are um, when these complex actions are performed, an athlete should be physically ready to do them, and he must have enough endurance, and he needs to learn how to he needs to learn how to get comfortable in these uncomfortable positions. So I think that one of the most useful technical actions are these right here. So grab grab him by the head, pulling him here. He's sticking his leg out. Then look here, pull his leg out. If he if he puts his leg back, if he steps it back, I should avoid it. I should put more weight on that left leg, so he's not able to pull it back. So in this moment, when he puts his leg out, I transfer all his weight to that leg, and then I go for the ankle pick. Now, if he removes that leg, I go for this. Here, if he pulls his leg back, this is what I do. Just do a snap. Very good technique. You guys know about it probably. You work on that a lot, on those snaps and everything. Okay, the second action here. Here. This was the first one. Just transfer all his weight on his leg, but this time it's the other leg. This time it's his right leg. There's this very important moment here. It's this movement right here. This movement is very important. I'm not trying to reach it from a normal stance. I'm going under him, reaching towards that knee. There. Pull, get under, put pressure, and go for that knee. Such complex techniques are very hard to execute. Um, if he's trying to get that head free, he's trying to get out of that position because it's uncomfortable for him. Um, so in Dagestan there was a guy named Ruslan Karayev, probably someone you guys remember, and he's very scary in this position because he always went for an arm throw from that, and even though his opponents expected that, he still did it on them. One more time. From here, I leave some room for him to be thrown. I leave some room for that arm, and then I go for the throw. And it is advisable to remember that during training, you need to analyze techniques that you see everywhere, everything, to get as much technique as possible, and ask advanced wrestlers about the technique. I repeat one more time, the practice is not always just training the complex movements. Um, it's because it's just a fatigue. A person gets tired really quickly. He doesn't need to do all of that. He needs to he needs to learn something new every practice. Work on your mind every practice, not just fatiguing yourself um, with the same techniques. You need to learn new stuff. Uh, you need your head to be working. You need to think a lot. Now let's see what Zaur has to show. Can I ask you in general, uh, uh, show me how you knock everyone down from the parterre. So first of all, everything that concerns the it's throwing back the leg. So if he can grab my head, my leg, then I get taken down. So here, why did I succeed well in throwing? Because I put my weight on his hips right here. Then I grab him here and threw him back. You see here, I fixed this position here. This is what I do. There is a reverse. I load him just like that. You see all this tension on his hands. He can no longer control it because there is so much tension on his hands. Um, then I can translate to this move right here. And if I don't put that pressure, this is what happens. See right here, I don't have any pressure on his hips, and this is what happens to me. But now if I do, I can go for a throw. But that's only if there is a lot of tension in his arms. You're not pulling him on top of yourself. This is a very big mistake. See, as soon as I start pulling him on top of me, I get taken down. This is what I do instead. Here is very easy. You can how to knock him down. You can also go for that. Go for the ankle. There is also um, a movement like this. I pull him towards myself and then put more weight on him. So everything that's about parterre is about applying pressure and um, keeping your hips heavy. Okay, here's that's the basis that you need to know. Um, there's one more thing that we need to show you. So we have a lot of mistakes in young men and in youth. Um, even if you took your even if you took his leg, you give him the opportunity to pull it back. That's wrong. If I take his leg, if I can reach his leg, I should be able to keep my back straight and not give him any opportunity to get it back. See, this is what I would do if he wouldn't be too sticky with it. This is See, you can't. He can't reach. He can't cross face you. He can't reach towards anything. You need to be fast with it. You need to be quick. And you need to get up as soon as you get that leg. Um, you need to go through, guys. Um, just like Buvaisaru said, in the right stance means going outward um, and here inward. If you're going for an outside single leg. So in this direction or in this direction, you're um, this is a completely different movements, and you need to keep your stance correct in either way. If you take his head, you need to switch your stance. If you're switching the side you're attacking, um, so this is what we're doing. If he's trying to pull his leg back, I go to his right, and then I transition to the left. So I pull him here, and then I go the opposite way. And to not fall, um, make sure to balance yourself with your leg. And no matter how strong he is, I can do this. He has no balance there. He has no, uh, because his leg is taken on his right side. So um, there's no point of balance on that side. So I'm moving here. Um, I'm holding his leg with my legs, and then I'm transitioning this way, and then going for my pin. Here, a good wrestler will try to lock his arms on the belly, or uh, go for a go for any locks. So this is what I do to defend it. Let me show you once more. One more action from this position. I can lift him up and then take his back. But I need to do it quick. I need to I need to be very quick with it. If you continue to run towards him, you can also go for this. You run towards him, not from him. You're not pulling his leg. You're applying constant pressure towards him. So right here, because of the pressure, he's moving back towards him. Even if you move back a little bit, he can free his leg and get his leg back. As soon as there's some space for to pull his head, you can also do that. That was because he didn't apply the constant pressure towards me. So if you don't want that to happen, be quick with it and apply constant pressure towards him. Lift him up. Okay, it's time to take a photo probably.